What's up guys, Shouri here, and today we're going to go over Labula and why this one is way better than you might think. One of the reasons Lob is so good is the fact that you can heal yourself and do tons of damage really at the same time, because every 9 seconds you can hit them with something that's going to heal you with armor and hurt them, and then you can also heal your teammates with it. I'll have this sectioned off and I'll show you guys how to use this in cart, which is really useful as well. So right there, we're able to go ahead, hit him with a thing that gives us our armor back and get him enough damage so he can get away with yaw. Right here, we go in, we start taking some people's kills. We gotta heal, so I'm gonna put out my turret so I can hide behind it. One of the things this turret's really good for is not just to be able to use it for damage, but it also looks like you and it is as big as you, so you can hide behind it, and their aim assist will usually target the turret before you, or they could get confused and go for it themselves. Right here, we're trying to stay away from the victor so we don't get stunned, but it doesn't work out. Just a horribly timed reload. I ran out of ammo. I didn't really try to reload, but it is what it is, and we are able to take out the Hunter, which is really fun with this character because Hunter only really has 2 characters in a 1v1 that are kind of hard. One is Ruby if you're really good, and then 2 is Labula because you do a ton of damage, but you also heal yourself, and it can be a little hard to hit you in the head with the burst because of the fact that your head's small, your body's bigger. For some reason, hunters will end up hitting more body shots than headshots, so that extra little bit of heal makes it where he needs to shoot you a lot of times, and you're doing a lot of damage throughout, so it really is a really good thing to go against a hunter with in a 1v1. So it's kind of fun because everyone uses hunter because it's kind of OP. But the other thing Labula has is you can jump shoot with it and get headshots without ever hitting them in the head because it is based on hitting them in the body. And there's also splash damage, which is great, but hitting them in the body will give you a headshot as long as you hit them directly, so you can jump around and make it hard for people to hit you without really suffering the consequences. It's a lot like Sindri in that way. And so you can do a lot with this character just based on your movement and being able to effectively use your cooldown that comes up every like 10 seconds. And then it also has a great second ult. In these tutorials, I don't really use the second ult because most people don't have them. But the second ult will basically counter anything. Like Chemist, you can kill instantly. It turns them into a little Labula. So if you got the second ult, I recommend using that. But for this, like I said, I'm using what most people have, so we'll go ahead and use the turret ult. And right here, we are going in and we get the kill. A lot of that was splash damage, because remember, you don't have to hit them directly on. You can just hit the ground near them and it'll give you splash damage. Right there, we do end up dying because I have no idea why there are Jabali bots in this. It kind of sucks. But it is what it is. We almost killed him anyways. And then right there, we get the mark. We're going to go ahead and just wait for this heal because why not, right? And then we basically get all of our health back because this is one of the other great things about Labula is half of his health is armor. That means you will always be able to regenerate 3,600 of your health back without ever having to grab a heal. That is probably the biggest thing that it has going for it. The fact that you are able to go ahead and heal yourself up without needing a healer kind of frees up your ability to go out and go on your own while doing a pretty significant amount of damage and being super annoying. And that's one of the biggest things that I love about Lob is the fact that you can heal yourself essentially just by staying out of fights. But right there, we are going to steal that guy's kill, and then we're going to go ahead and pop our special ability to get some more damage on the Victor before he stun locks us and kills us to death because Victor. But it's all good. We're going to go out here, and we do end up getting the guy low for him, but we take his kill, so it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and keep on going, though, and the Victor coming out with no health, so we're going to look on both sides to see who was shooting him in the first place, because maybe we can actually get something out of it. But right there, we go ahead and we kill him because of the fact that when you're shooting at him, after you use your ability that heals you and does damage, as long as you're still pointing at him, it'll hit them multiple times. And then you have Labula for objective. This is very good for objective because of the same reasons that I said before. The fact you can hit people from pretty far distances and you can heal yourself by using a little bit of cover. You can trick some people into just kind of running around you while you do some work, especially if you have something like a Jabali to kind of give you a little bit of shield cover. You can take out almost anything and no one has any shot at killing you, because by the time they get through a Jabali shield, you are absolutely going to destroy them. If they get any damage on you, you can heal yourself, go grab a small heal, have the rest of your health get back from the armor you regenerate, and they are just absolutely screwed if they can't burst 7k damage on you instantly. And if you go ahead and use your special abilities right, it is even more than that. So it's really hard, especially if you have something good on your team like a Jabali or a Ruby to pair with you, or like an Iris, Chemist even. I wouldn't suggest Chemist as much, but it can work. But it's basically a good team player, and if you power it with something that's really good with damage, like a Gloria or a Hunter as well, everyone's going to be so busy on the Labula that they can just get blindsided by your higher damage character, like that Gloria, Mark, Hunter. And that is one of the things I love about using it in something like Payload Race, where everyone's going to have to worry about you, because if they let the Labula run around and do its own thing, they're absolutely screwed. So they kind of have to go for you. But the fact that you're hard to kill, and if you play things right, you don't get too close, especially to like Jabalis, because you can hit from pretty far distances and other people are going to have a lot of trouble. You always want to stay on the move. A lot of the times it's better to jump. I'm not doing that here, but if you're jumping the whole time, it's going to make you harder to shoot, and it really shouldn't affect your aim very much since you don't have to actually hit them. I just played a ton of games and my fingers were tired. I'm not jumping that much. But if you want to do it the correct way and the best way, it's probably best. So right there, we do end up getting taken out by the Sindri ult, because god, Sindri ults are insane. But we do, from very far distance, kill the turret before it even gets to us, and then we're able to go ahead, get some of our armor back after killing the Sindri, and we're really low right here. So what I'm going to do is hide behind my turret after killing his shield, and then I'm going to try to go in. I regenerated all 3,000 from that armor, so I went from 1,000 to 3,000. Then I can go over, grab that, and then we are back to full health, and we solo killed their team of 2 and had my team run up the middle and kill the guy that went to their cart. And now we just have someone sitting there shooting the cart to give double time, and that's because the Jabali does not need to be over here right now. I got this all on my own. I don't need that actual shielding at this point, because I can play line of sight on the cart and have him give us that double speed, which is more important at this point. Because you can play around things and poke out and just hit them mosquito bites at a time, hit them for 2k damage, go back, and then as they're moving in position try to get you, you can go back out. As you can see here, I am just using my movement to be able to keep myself safe. And right here, the carts are speeding up, so we're just going to use it to see if they come from this side. We then see they come behind us, we're able to kill them just that fast, because Lob does so much damage. 170k, we had all that time on there. We didn't take that much damage because of our movement. Only 2 deaths with 11 kills and 5 assists. Lob is amazing at different objective games as well as any other, but it's a real team player. So I hope this has helped, and I hope you all have a great day.